And Disco. Everything's gravy. Welcome in, everybody. Hope we're all having a good day. Welcome in for this war that we're going to cover from Mercian Bears, taking on TWF Elite for the Mulan Cup Season 17. They should be spinning the war now in the next couple minutes. We'll get another attack in while we wait. I mean, he should still triple, just not the cleanest of attacks. The lack of the Grand Warden with the Eternal Tome does make it a little bit trickier, but all good. Made it through in the end. Slow down those defenses. I'm gonna hold off on the bat wave for a little longer this time. Nice. The bat wave surviving definitely helps for speed on the attack. Hmm. I haven't received anything to say that's not happening. Two seconds, guys. Okay, they should be spending any minute. Looks like they're just getting the team together. Uh, I would have thought they would have spun by now. That was the last war the other day when we watched them. Huh. Should have been spun by now. Alright, the war has been spun, guys. The war has been spun. We can bring back the screen now. And it's been accepted on the other end, so here we go. Mercian Bears taking on TWF. It's not TWF Elite, or is it just TWF? So it is the TWF Elite. And we'll do the rundown on the side of our own Mercian Bears. We got Galista, we got Headshots, we got Rye, we got Win, and we got MWG. And then on the side of TWF, we got Hope. Well, we got DZ Hope, we got Zahid, we got Rami07, we got Warman, and we got Snow Yowl. Snow Yowl. All Town Hall 17s, 5v5, and of course this is hard mode. Oh, sorry guys, ignore that. Just checking something. Predictions are still alive, everybody. Be sure and get your skulls down while you can. Try double up, treble up, or dare I say quadruple up. Why would you want skulls? Because skulls let you do shit like this. We have 2 minutes left on the prep day, then will be a 45-minute war day with the first hit due in at the 37-minute mark. And welcome in once again to everybody, whether you're watching on the purple app, the green app, or the red app. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all. Hope you're all having an absolutely fabulous Friday. Made it to another weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We've been on a bit of a roll with Mercian Bears the last few weeks. They've had back-to-back wins.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Alright guys, prep day is coming to an end. Last chance to get your predictions in as well. Getting ready to close any second now. So war day starts with 45 minutes on the clock. First hit will come in at the 37-minute mark. Mercian Bears are team ace. They will hit first. I wonder who's going to start. It kind of expected to be Headshots or Galisto. They normally start off for Mercian Bears. Once again, guys, this is for the Mulan Cup Season 7. Season 17, I should say. My prediction closed, but I'm pretty sure it was one-sided, so let's pay it out. We will try it again, but we'll make it a 5-minute one this time. So now it'll close just before the first hit comes in. Less than 5 minutes. Fresh prediction is live. Get your points down while you can, guys. Get your skulls in. Once again, if you are new here, welcome to the crypt. I'm Skulls, the Head Reaper. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to you all. Hope we're all having a fantastic Friday. We're just getting ready to lock in with Mercian Bears versus TWF for the Mulan Cup Season 17. This is the round of 128. Winner will move on to the round of 64. Dang. I wonder. What do we do after this? I was kind of waiting to see if Buck was going to be around today. It doesn't look like he's going to be, though. If Buck turns up, Valheim. If not, what do I want to play? You feeling sleepy, trying to stay awake, but might sleep during the stream? No worries at all, brother. I get it. That's our different time zones and shit, you know? Alright, first hit you in 30 seconds. Oh, never mind. We're going now. Right, gonna start us off. Bringing Roots and Valks, he does have the Electro Boots and the Rocket Spear, the Healing Tome and the Rage Gem. He has the Clone Mirror and the Giant Puppet, and then he has the Snake Bracelet and the Spiky Ball. You ate too much, that's the biggest reason. That's fair. Starting off the Royal Champion at the 6 o'clock corner, getting some nice value. Does manage to trigger the Poison Spell Tower. Spirit Fox goes down. Royal Champion looks fine on health right now, though. Still has the recall to play. And got some nice value there. Cleared out the 6 o'clock quite nicely. Yeah, nice golem down with the Roots and the Valks at the 6 o'clock side. We see the Grand Warden, Apprentice Warden. Loons to test for traps and the healers as well. A couple of Super Barbs clearing out the right hand side of the main force, making sure the funnel goes straight in. And out of that enemy CC, we have a couple of Rocket Loons, a couple of Valks, and we do have an enemy Ice Golem in there too. Sorry, defensive Lava Launcher, I should say. And now, interesting. I wonder if he meant to play that. I don't think he meant to play that second Overgrowth out on the grass like that. Oh no, that attack completely died off. And a very unfortunate 1-star to start for Mercian. %75% 1-star is not what we want to see for the opening attack. TWF's reply due in at the 33-minute mark. Alright, here we go. Rami 07 gonna start things off for TWF. Town Hall 50% will secure them the lead on stars. Of course, triple would give them a 2-star advantage and a 25 building advantage. This is going to be Spirit Walk Roots Valks. The main force starting to be deployed at the 12 o'clock side. Funneling has been set. Defensive ring has been broken. Should be able to pat these down towards the 9, around towards the 6. Turn time protecting the troops as the overgrowth wears off. That crusher mortar launching boxes, trying to get splash damage. Can they get it down before the... Oh, doesn't manage to get it down before the Eternal Tome wears off. Does manage to get a couple more shots off. Minute and 10 left on the clock, so it's 25% of the base takedown. Well, that wall really held them up. Barbarian King and Archer Queen on the outside. Giant making its way into the core. Still has that Barbarian King ability. Finally pops it, skipping it across the base. $20 seconds left, 4 buildings to take down. Surely the snakes have it. Surely the snakes have it, and that'll be a triple. GG's to TWF. Mercian Bears go 2 stars behind as we move to the second set. Bears apply due in the 29-minute mark. Alright, Galisto. Bring in Roots and Valks. He has 2 overgrowth spells. I see 6 invis. He's starting with that Royal Champion opening. Does have the Electro Boots. I'm assuming the Rocket Spear. Let's just double check that. Yep, Rocket Spear in tow. Barbarian King has got the Spiky Ball and the Snake Bracelet. We have the Giant and the Clone Mirror on the Queen, of course. And then the Grand Warden has the Healing Tome and the Rage Gem. Nice value with the Royal Champion opening. Main force been placed down near the Town Hall's corner, 3 o'clock side. 6 o'clock side, I should say. Apologies. Second. Overguard should be wearing off any second now. Troop launcher has fired its last barrel, so we should see Yetis in there, I'm assuming. Yep, Yetis in the roots making their way through the core. Looking strong as they pat the way up towards the 3, which has been cleared by the Barbarian King. Keep the pathing inside the core of the base. That'll be a 74% 2-star for Mercian Bears. TWF replied you at the 25-minute mark. Looking rough here for Mercian. If you are just joining us, TWF to reply at 25-minute mark. Raid. Yo, Eric one high with the raid at 91. Let's go. What's going on, Eric? How are you? Long time no chat, good sir. Why is gameplay all distorted? I think it's the app I'm using. It gets a little bit distorted sometimes. Oh, that's just the screen. Does it really look that bad if it's stretched to the bottom like that? I honestly don't see that much of a difference to it. It's really bad. I'll keep that in mind for the next time. I'll get one of the other overlays that the Mulan Cup has. Also, my camera's gone very dark. 2 seconds, guys. I need some more light in here. It looks like the town hall is gonna slide and gonna fall. That's a fair point. For the next time, I'll get one of the other overlays for the Mulan Cup. I was just stretching it to match the side screen, that's all. I didn't realize it was going to trigger so many people out there, though. Goddamn. Siege Barracks and Barbarian King working nicely, clear down towards the 6 as the Dragon Force pushes its way through the 12. TWF looking strong. Fisheye view. Thank you for the first time chat, Ants. Appreciate it. And thanks again for the raid, Eric. Let me give you a shout out there. Why is that screen make me fall? Maybe it's just the falling filter. I'm just trying to mess with everyone and trigger them. That's what it is. Where is I hiding? I just took some time off, Eric, after what happened with my dad. I just needed some time. Just casting Wars was difficult because I had so much on my mind. I just wasn't feeling it, and I could tell just from like the way I was casting it and stuff. So I just took a break for a while, played some other games, and just gave myself some time to adjust to my new normal. You know. But yeah, it's nice to be back. I don't stream as many wars now. I do just stream the Mercian Bears wars now, so I don't do like 7, 8 wars a day anymore. But yeah, it's nice to have some Clash back in my life. Alright, Bears applied you at the 21-minute mark, but unless TWF mess up, they're in a bit of a sticky wicket here. 6-3 as we move to the midpoint. Not great. 7, 8 wars a day was always exciting. Yeah. But to be fair, I wanted to stream, like I still stream 7, 8 hours a day, just not all Clash. Yeah, I just wanted to stream for 7, 8 hours a day, and the only thing I could stream was Clash, so made sense. At the time, it made sense. I drove myself insane with it, but at the time, it made sense. Can I replay the dragon attack later? I sure can. Yeah, Spirit Walk Dragon's very effective. Yo, Giles? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crypt. Pick yourself out a nice comfy coffin. Oh, we are live, everybody. Yep. So headshots coming in. He's bringing 5 invis. Well, it's probably 6 invis. Is this fireball? Oh, he's going for the fireball. Okay. Fireball rocket loons. Let's go. We don't see this as much anymore, and it's just so beautiful to watch the fireball pirouette through the air. Getting some nice clearance there with the Grand Warden. The Angry Jelly has worn off, though, so he is going to everything now, not just defenses. And beautiful fireball to the core. Takes down the Rage Spell Tower. Fireball would fail. Used to, that's fair. Skelly Spell invested to distract some of the defenses. The Crusher Mortar, of course, taking no prisoners with that splash damage. Down at the 6 o'clock side, we do have the Flame Flinger working its way through that corner, keeping the funneling going. Manages to trigger the other Rage Spell Tower. Nice value. Now, Icy Skelly Spell, a couple of Headhunters and Rocket Loons at the 9 o'clock side, looking to funnel out some of those defenses. The main force tries to make its way down to the bottom of the base, getting hung up on the walls here, though. Royal Champion from the right-hand side of the 6 o'clock corner. I apologize if I start, guys. I don't do this nearly as much as I used to. Rocket Spear getting great value, looking to take down the Town Hall. Just under 10% of the base to go. 45 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for the triple. That was clean. That was very clean. Mercian's putting a triple on the board. They will level the stars, but unfortunately TWF have an attack in hand. With the reply due in at the 17-minute mark, we got a little bit of time to kill. But yeah, Eric, if you're still here, man, how's life treating you in general? Like, I mean, how's the family and all? Hope all's good on your end. I did see you stream for Vatic now. Is that correct? So it's not over till the last attack. Mercian Bears need TWF to slip up big time here. Okay, Super Yeti Smash. Does have the Grand Warden. Starting off at the 6 o'clock corner. Is he supposed to have a fireball on his Grand Warden? Everything about this opening is screaming fireball, but he doesn't have a fireball. Getting great value from the Grand Warden and the Flame Flinger though. Two minutes left on the clock. Is only taking down 20% of the base. Super Yetis deployed. Barbarian King, Archer Queen, all towards the 3 o'clock side. Gonna set the funnel for those Super Yetis as they make their way in towards the Town Hall compartments. Grand Warden, Apprentice Warden, and Loons in order to test for traps for those healers. Skelly spells being used nicely to distract the Teslas and the Wizard Tower. Help protect the Archer Queen, who has gone to her Clone Mirror and Giant Puppet on the outside of the base. Enemy CC Ice Golem did pop and freeze down all the Super Yetis for a moment there. Toronto Talon to protect them as they pat their way through the core. Giant still getting beautiful value on the outside, tanking for the Queen. And 40 seconds left on the clock, still has 32% of the base to take down. Flame Flinger is yet to pop either, so the reinforcements inside that Flame Flinger have not come into play yet. And now Super Minions. It's a race against the clock here. I don't think... No, he's not going to have the time. Oh, Spiky Ball and Earthquake Boots could make a change to that, though. No, there's too much there. The storage in the middle is definitely unreachable. So that would be 99% 2. 99% 2-star. They keep a 2-star advantage as we move to the back half. Mercian Bears are exactly 50 buildings behind, so if they can find 2 triples and TWF get 2 2-stars of less than 75% each, then there's a chance. But right now it's looking like TWF's war. Which is unfortunate. Mercian Bears have been on a bit of a run. But TWF definitely playing well. 2 triples and a 99% 2. All you can really ask for more than that is for that last storage to have gone down. Alright, we're live. Interesting. Okay, Roots and Valks, but only 3 invis and has 3 overgrowth for this. Is that overkill on overgrowth? What do we think, chat? Let me know. Fireball, Roots, Valks with 3 overgrowth. I mean, he's got to be careful not to leave those overgrowths too late. We've seen wars thrown away because of 1 mistimed overgrowth. He's got 3. Been seeing 3 OGs this past month? Okay. Okay. Barbarian King, the Archer Queen, keeping the funnel going. Making sure the troops path right through the core. Does not want them outside. Second overgrowth has been played. I did lose 1 route to the outside, but that's not too bad. Gonna reinforce the Barbarian King with the Frosty. Royal Champion redeployed. Minute and 20 to go. Still has Barbarian King ability. Still has the Archer Queen's ability. Archer Queen's ability has been popped. And final overgrowth invested on that Crusher Mortar. Also locking down that multi-gear tower. Unfortunately, he's just gonna come up short here. I'm gonna scrape any building percentage that they can. And 94% 2-star. It means TWF only need 2 2-stars to win the war. TWS reply due in the next 20 seconds. If they triple here, it's as good as over. Of course, every attack is give or take 30 seconds, so it should be any second now. And we're live. Alright. Super Yeti's coming in again. Grand Warden with that Angry Jelly, gonna funnel out as many defenses as possible. Eternal Tome and the Rage Gem. You got the Electro Boots and the Rocket Spear. Giant and the Clone Puppet, Clone Mirror. And the Snake Bracelet and the Spiky Ball. No Flame Flinger on this, opting for Siege Barracks instead. Siege Barracks, Barbarian King, and the Ice Golem down at the 9 o'clock side. The Pecks and the Wizards will help to clear that corner. Down come the Super Yetis, along with an Ice Golem to tank, a few Loons, along with the Healers, Grand Warden, and Apprentice Warden. Loons, of course, testing for those air mines for those Healers. Defensive Lava Launcher in that CC, along with an Ice Golem and a couple of Archers. A Rage Spell Tower has gone off in the core, but the Eternal Tome used to protect the Yetis as they make their way through the core, absolutely decimating the defenses underneath that Rage Spell Tower. Royal Champion with that Rocket Spear sniping down defenses as she goes. Unfortunately, 20 seconds left on the clock. This is not going to go through for the triple. But 2 stars secured means that TWF will only need 2 to win the war. Mercian could really do with a triple here on the last attack to even put any pressure on TWF. There we go, Mercian Bear's final attack. Due in 5 minutes. Win gonna finish it off. Got 2 Overgrowth, 6 Invis, we got Roots, we got Valks, we got Spiky Ball and the Earth, Spiky Ball and the Spiky Ball and the Snake Bracelet, excuse me, the Giant Puppet and the Clone Mirror, the Eternal Healing Tome and the Rage Gem, and then we have the Electro Boots and the Rocket Spear. Starting off in between the 12 and the 3. Looking to use that Royal Champion to break the ring of defenses, set the pathing for the Roots and the Valks. We do have double Poison Spell Tower on this base, along with the Crusher Mortar's choice for the new defense. Main force has been deployed just to the left of the Archer Queen at the 3 o'clock there. Ice Golem has been flung by the Spring Trap. Not get as much tanky potential as he probably would have liked, but did get some freeze value out of it, so not a total loss. Overgrowth invested on that core, locking down that town hall and that crushing mortar. Also managed to get a fire spitter in there, which is quite nice. Locking down the air sweeper helps keep his healers right next to his troops where he wants them. Town Hall artillery is locking on, finding purpose and shooting down hellfire shots from above. Less than a minute left, so it's 30% of the base takedown. Second overgrowth invested should be wearing off any minute though. There it goes. People, I wanna live a and finding the NATO trap on the back end of this attack is not what they wanted to see. There goes that spiky ball, skipping across the base, getting some chip value. Monolith finding purchase on the Archer Queen. Needs to get that Monolith down. Go on, Queenie, you can do it. Go on, Queenie. And as time runs out, that'll be a 91% 2-star for Mercian Bears to finish off. They finish at 10 stars exactly, so TWF will only require a 49% no star is enough for the win. As long as my math is mathing correctly, a 49% no star is enough for TWF to win. Hello? No, surely not. Surely not. TWF missed the last attack. So Mercian win. Because the missed attack would be a star penalty either way. Okay then, well, it's not the ending I was expecting there, but I guess Mercian win. Very anticlimactic. But yeah, to everyone watching over on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the war. Until next time, be good to each other, be kind to each other, and as always, above all else, rest in peace.